Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Warframe for Noobs, free-to-play, 100% walkthrough. My name is Psycho Max. Welcome to the stream. If you're watching this live, I feel it important to point out that I am a YouTuber, and if you don't have the time to watch this live, then I do upload all of these videos over to my YouTube channel, which you'll find linked below the stream, that you can go and watch them later at your leisure, just in case they're not here in the future. I do have my Twitch archive going, but I don't actually save anything to the archive because they have a limit on how much stuff you can save. So for me, the better option is just to put it all over on YouTube, where there is more storage space and whatnot, and of course I can build an audience over there as well. As a content creator, it's kind of important. I have noticed lately that the VODs that I've been exporting over to YouTube from Twitch, and apparently the VODs, hell, the streams here on Twitch have been kind of shitty graphics quality. So I'm going to be tweaking graphic settings and whatnot today to try and fix that, so that hopefully it is of a higher quality, and it just looks better because, well, I don't want to watch games that have really shitty graphics, and I'm sure a lot of you don't either. So we're going to try and fix that today. But yeah, you'll find this over on YouTube, and if you're watching this on YouTube and want to watch it live, there's a link to my Twitch below the description of the video that you can go click and give me a follow, and I'd really appreciate it. So yeah, for anybody who's new to this, this is a 100% completion walkthrough of Warframe from the perspective of a person, me, who has been playing the game for years. Like, I've almost been playing the game as long as it's been around. So I have a lot of knowledge and a lot of tips and tricks that I can use to kind of help people. But at the same time, the game has changed a lot over the years, so I'm learning new things as I go as well. But the point of this is to show people that basically how to get in, how to play the game, all the different systems and mechanics, and hopefully do it from a visual perspective that is easier to understand and comprehend, so that it gives newer players an easier chance to get in and actually get started and enjoy the game. So if that's something you're into, hey, welcome. Give me a follow, because I try very hard to stream at least 3 times a week. Lately, I've only been able to squeeze in 2 streams a week, but I am trying really hard to get up to at least 3, and hell, I would love to stream every day if possible, but right now it's just not. But yeah, go ahead and give me a follow, hit that little bell so you know when I go live, and welcome. And if you have any questions at any time, please feel free to ask, whether you're watching this live and you're putting it in the chat, or if you're watching this as a YouTube replay and you have some questions, leave them in the comments for me. I am more than happy to answer any questions that anybody may have. And if you're a veteran watching this, please feel free to give your own feedback as well, because everybody plays the game a little bit differently than everybody else, and no 2 play styles are ever the same. So what I have for tips and tricks for you may not very well match somebody else's ideas, and someone might actually have better ideas than I do. So please feel free to give that input and help people out, because ultimately the goal is we want more people playing Warframe so that it stays around for a lot longer, because it's a wonderful game, and I think that more people would enjoy it if they knew exactly how to get in and get started. So that's the whole purpose of this. So having run my mouth, let's go ahead and get in-game and pick up where we left off. This is part 4, and you'll find parts 1 through 3 over on my YouTube channel. Let me type in my password real quick. It would help if I was actually clicked on the right window. Did I type it in right? There we go. Now let's hit my new hotkeys. Nope, that was the wrong hotkey. There we go, to show the game window. Oh, apologies. As always, anytime I start a stream, for whatever reason, I have to go through a bloody coughing fit for the first hour before my diaphragm settles down and actually lets me not. I will do my best to mute my microphone whenever I feel a cough coming on, but if I don't and I cough into the microphone, I apologize in advance, and I will continue apologizing throughout the stream whenever it happens. I do have drinks with me. I'm drinking a soda right now for some caffeine to keep me going, and then I've got a bottle of water on standby afterwards to keep us going. Alright, so graphic settings. Everything looks okay in my previews. So I have a preview up on Streamlabs, and then I have another one on my phone. Oh my god, that looks horrible! I'm watching the preview. I have my my own stream open on my phone, and I am watching it to try and, again, I want to adjust my graphics settings so that it looks better for you. And oh my god, that is horrible. Okay, let's see what we can do. I was almost thinking maybe this is something that I've tried recently in a couple of my other games, and I want to see what it does here, is just lower my maximum frame rate from the 60 hertz, which my monitor can handle, but it doesn't really like going to maximum. Maybe if I just drop it to 30 FPS, it looks a tiny bit better, but I'm still getting all that blurry, blocky stuff. Okay, so that's not it. And it may be that I need to change a few different things. Hell, let me try just turning on VSync. Let's see, I don't want, no, my brightness, contrast, field of view should be fine. I turned off upscaling in hopes that that might help a little bit too. What else can we, particle system, texture memory. How much of your video memory can be dedicated to textures? See, the sad part is I'm running on a pretty old graphics card. I'm using first of all, I'm using an AMD graphics card. I'm not using NVIDIA, which is already a problem because AMD, excuse me, AMD works, but it's just not as good as NVIDIA. It just really isn't. So that's already one slight problem I'm having. Okay, let's see. We'll play with those changes and we'll walk around a bit and see if that looks any better. I turned off motion blur, which, oh my god, I hate the way that looks. Motion blur is a really nice setting, but if it helps at all, no, it hasn't helped it one bit. Oh my god, that is bad. So what do I need to do to fix this? The other thing I was thinking is maybe I need to switch things up in Streamlabs. I don't know if I can do... Nope, I can't do this while I'm streaming, which is a problem. I was thinking maybe I need to do downscaling, because I'm streaming at 1080p. Like, I have no downscaling set to reduce the quality of the stream or the resolution so that it goes better. And I don't know if maybe using that would be something valuable to do. I'm not 100% sure what settings I should be either turning off or consequently turning on. Maybe the problem is that my graphics settings are too low. Yeah, that's really bad. And I don't know enough about these various settings to know what it is I need to change in order to fix this problem. Okay, the VSync wasn't really helping. I'm going to set that to auto rather than on. We'll see if that helps. The upscaling method, the only option I have is FSR2, and that I hate. I wish it was FSR3. I don't know why anti-aliasing is still at high. I want to turn that off. Let's see what that does. If I turn off the anti-aliasing. So I had that turned off and then it nope. Okay. So the picture looks just fine as long as I'm standing still. It's the moment I actually start moving or the picture shifts that we have the problem. And because this is a very high movement, fast-paced game, that's what's the problem. So I should probably turn motion blur back on. I don't know, maybe that's what the film grain is supposed to do? Bloom, color correction, character shadows, sun shadows. I mean, if I turn off all shadows, the game's gonna look horrible, but... Dynamic resolution? Ooh. Maybe. What does this drop down to? Scales down to 50. Reduce frame latency. Improve responsiveness and uses less VRAM, but frame rate may be less consistent in some situations. I'll give that a look next. Let's try the dynamic resolution and see what that did, if anything. No, it's still same issue. I just saw it. Damn it, nothing is changing. I feel bad taking up everybody's time doing all this shit, but honestly, like... Improved DirectX 11 performance for borderless window display, but... Requires Windows 10, we have that. Will not take effect till game restarts. Okay. Well, let's try getting rid of the reduced frame latency. So, that won't take effect until I restart. Crap. And that means restart the whole game, not just simply log out of my profile and back in. Alright. Let's just go ahead and leave that on. Yeah, I turned off the I had upscaling on previously, and I turned it off, thinking that maybe that was part of the issue. And I mean, it does seem to have maybe helped a teeny tiny bit, but not enough to actually make a difference. What if I turn that up? Texture memory high. The amount of detail used for geometry and levels decreased to improve performance. Ludicrous? That's an option? Ludicrous? Wow. Let's set the... I don't know. My game's gonna look not so good doing all this. Disabled to improve performance, sure, but it should also be increasing quality. At least as far as stream quality is concerned. Oh my god. That is really bad. Okay. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's a setting I need to change in Streamlabs. A setting that I am not allowed to change while the stream is still active, unfortunately. Alright, yeah. I think I'm gonna try it. So I'm gonna end the stream really quick, change my setting, and then come right back. So stick around. I hopefully will only be off for a few seconds. There you go. There's my Streamlabs. Yeah. So just to show you what I'm thinking here, what I'm dealing with. If we come into Streamlabs settings and go to video, this is what we're working with here. This is how I'm streaming. So I've got base canvas resolution is 920 by 1080, and then output scaling resolution is the same. I'm thinking if I drop this to 720 and then use the downscaling filter that maybe it will help, but I can't do that while the stream is running. So I'm going to stop the stream, I'm going to change these couple of settings really quick, and then come right back. Alright? Okay. Be right back.